Well, the internal metrics suggest that this is one of the top 5 superstars in the UFC, and it's hard to argue otherwise. Sugar Sean O'Malley on the fast track to a UFC world title.
Well, he's on his way. And people thought that it was fluff. People thought that there wasn't substance to the man. But then in the Peorian fight, he showed that he belongs at the very top. Regardless of what you feel about the result, he was in there with a former champion, and he fought him so close that he ultimately got the decision. This guy is a master of setups, creating traps for his opponents through his striking, long, lean for the weight class. He carries a confidence that not many have in this division.
Yeah, he's a unique fighter. He has a unique look, and he is so wildly popular that it seems like, for one reason or another, some of the fan base doesn't necessarily want to give him his flowers for the skill set. This could be a world champion by the end of the year. All right, here's the oncoming bantamweight force out of the great nation of Georgia, repping Team Serra-Longo there on the northeastern side of the U.S. MERAB DVALISHVIL. He's been on the championship course for a long time. He's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
All he does is win, John, and he wins in a certain way. He pressures you and he breaks you down. I have seen so many great bantamweights fight MERAB DVALISHVIL, and you can see they start to lose, not only physically, but in the spirit. He attacks you at a level that's higher than just your body. He's a great wrestler. He will put a pressure and pace on you that not many people can stay with.
And I'm not sure that any athlete has ever muted Jose Aldo's offense as much as DVALISHVIL did back in 2022. MERAB back under the bright lights tonight. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight Champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, MERAB, the Machine,
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, so here is the wrestler slash grappler, the Team Serra-Longo rep, MERAB DVALISHVIL, one of several Georgian fighters that have emerged over the last several years, and you got to think you're going to get a takedown attempt here early in this round, DC. MERAB doesn't make any bones about it. The opposition knows what's coming. More often than not, they're unable to stop it. There's a kick. Straight to the body by O'Malley. Nice straight right lands.
Those are big strikes.
So more output, at least in the early going. Oh, how about it? Huge kick landed. All right, good start for the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley realizing particular success with that left hand.
Yeah, he's got a great left hand. He's so long for the weight that he pops the jab and he just darts him with the left hand, and you see it on full display right now.
Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick? Big elbow there, lands. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Jab gets through for Sean.
Oh, that body shot hurt him.
feel good. Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
With 90 seconds to go in round one. Strong kick there. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Oh, pinpoint knee to the body. If you're trying to knock me out, you get one knee to the body.
Every time an opponent tries to get close, he just drives that knee to the body. Great timing.
Keep your hands up. Use your power now.
Man, look how quickly he gets that foot to the target. Unable to land the head kick there. 15 seconds. DVALISHVIL gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Second round, straight ahead. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so he gets knocked down, but not out. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC. A huge round on the other side.
He had him hurt very bad. He found the shot. He got exactly what he wanted. When he saw the opening, he jumped on it, and he hurt his opponent very bad. If he can get back to that one more time, he may end the night.
O'Malley's knee strike there is blocked, so no damage inflicted. Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there. Well, certainly not the style of fight we expected to see out of this wrestler here tonight. They say insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result, and this dude's insane.
He's insane, John. And, you know, many times we speak about wrestlers falling in love with the hands when you show that you can strike a little bit.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. You know, when you have that weapon, when you have that ability to take people to the ground, he's got to start throwing now.
Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. A really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC's octagon. Doing a really good job of throwing those leg kicks.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels.
Still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know this is
Wow, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. He's got to start to protect it.
O'Malley's now dealing with a cheek cut. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with it...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Hands high, hands high.
All right, we told you off the top that he had a reach advantage, and he really is using it. Nice punch there. There it is, another strike to the body. That has been a big storyline in this fight. We'll keep an eye on it as the bout continues.
You know, we'll keep an eye on it. But the person that should be addressing it is his opponent. His opponent isn't doing anything to deter him from doing this constantly. He has got to change something if he wants to.
And there comes the stoppage. Sean O'Malley takes the judges out of it, gets the finish.
Jeez Louise.
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
The official decision is now in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 22 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Sugar Sean.
Well, Sugar Sean O'Malley had some doubters coming in here tonight, but he mutes those naysayers.